Hello everyone, and welcome back to Red Dead Online, the Blood Money DLC. Today, I'm bringing you another one of our contracts. These are the crime contract missions, and this is the railroad contract. Again, it's in 3 parts, and you can complete them all. There is no cooldown, part 1, 2, and 3. This is part 1. You need to head to this camp, and there's one lonely man stood in the middle of it who looks like he's been attacked by wolves, but there's just a dead wolf on the floor in front of him. There isn't anything to find in this camp. I've searched everywhere except this itinerary here, and this is the scheduling for the coach which you're going to steal. You need to lift up the poor dead soul and take him onto the ridge and drop him in the indication zone, and then head up to the vantage point where you're going to wait for the carriage to arrive. There's a number of guards that arrive with the carriage, and first up you're going to take them all out. Do loot everybody that you come across. As with all of these missions, it's important to try and get hold of your own capitale, because remember, you're going to hand over the majority of whatever it is you're doing to your boss or your new contact, Guido Martelli. So always take everything you can. Again, I've tried to look and loot as many of these guys just to see who has the capitale. It's obviously random. Notable characters often have capitale in their top pockets, so you can just relieve them of that, and occasionally there are lockboxes stashed away, and I've looked around and I can't see much. In this particular mission, we're delivering some supplies, so we're not taking anything, and I guess that's why. But do check everyone, because again, I think it's random. Sometimes you may be lucky to find capitale on one person, and then next time it may not be there. Take the wagon back to your drop-off point, and fortunately enough, you'll be able to launch your next mission from this very location. So we'll get into this. I'll show you exactly how I do this. Check the channel out for the rest of the content, and I'll get onto this now.
Give me, I lost my way. I heard you say.
So now on to part 2. We need to go to a supply convoy. Now this is simply a case of taking out 6 different supply boxes, but it gets interesting. So make sure you've got a clean gun. That's a great tip, otherwise you're going to be misfiring and your gun will be playing games with you. There are 2 wagons parked up here, and you can blow these up with dynamite, but do be careful that you're not stood too close, otherwise you end up blowing yourself up at the same time. Once you've taken these out, you can stop and take out the bad guys and again loot them, just in case anyone has any of the all-important capitale. The rest of the boxes are at a different location, and 2 of them are on a moving train. So you're going to head onto the secondary location. Now you can do this any way you like, but my advice is to take care of the train first. If the train already starts moving, which it will do as soon as you interact or alert any of the guards, then jump onto the train from your horse. If you get the chance to get on it while it's stationary like this, just take out the guard on the back. As soon as you interact with him, he will alert the rest of the guards, and there are a couple of boxes towards the end of the train which you want to take out. One of them here, the guards took out for me, and again, you know exactly what I'm going to say here, right? Take out all your enemies and don't forget to loot them. There aren't any lockboxes or anything on the train. Let me know if anybody knows a location of any of the lockboxes, if I'm missing anything in this video. But as far as I can tell, and I've done this a few times, and I've extensively searched the train, there really is nothing here except these 2 boxes to destroy, because once again, we're in the middle of a mission where we're actually taking out some supplies this time. So it doesn't seem like collecting Capitale is up for grabs. But as I say, if anybody recognises any locations or sees anything that I'm missing, let me know in the comments. So jump off the train. Usually at the back is a safe place, and then get hold of your horse and move on back to the location you were at, and the last 3 boxes are there. Once you get to the camp, there's quite a number of guards, and you want to take these out first, I think, before you can take out your remaining boxes. These are all essentially, these will all be contacts that could have Capitale on them, so I'm taking them out, and I'll be going around. I'm not showing it all of the looting in my video because I want the video to be I don't want it to be too long, but you get the picture, right? Take everybody out. I try to do it while I'm moving around again. Just make sure your guns are always clean, and you should have no problem. Notice here I'm wearing an outfit which I got when I ranked up to level 23, I think it was. It's a new shirt and the new bandana, West Elizabeth bandana. I'm actually on the verge of ranking up to level 25, which is the full ranking position for the quick draw pass. You can rank up doing anything in the game, doesn't matter whether it's trading or moonshine or whatever, but I've been doing pretty much consistently the blood money stuff. On to part 3. You'll see many videos about this. Essentially, this particular mission has opened up a glitch in the game where you can take 3 Capitale, quit the game and keep going. But anybody who knows me knows that that is not how I play computer games. And let me show you how I do it. I'm going to loot the foreman to get the location of the train. And you're absolutely right. Once you've taken out all of these guards, you can look around for Capitale and lockboxes and stuff, but essentially you need to head onto the train. If there's a guy in the back, you're going to shoot him out and get yourself onto the train. Beware that this train, the railway director is right at the back of the train wearing a long brown coat. Do not shoot him unless you want to end the mission at this stage. He carries 3 Capitale in his pocket, so you can loot him for that when you get a chance, but essentially tie him up with your reinforced lasso and then make your way down the train, taking out everybody else. The reason you're going to make your way down the train taking everybody out is because you want to stop this train, and just to make it easier for you to get off it. And if you do that before it gets into the tunnel, it makes it way easier. So get the driver out of the train, hit the brakes, and then make your way back down to where the railroad director is still writhing around in his bonds, and make sure you loot him for his 3 Capitale. Now what people are saying is you can quit this mission here and enter back into it again and repeat the same process, but of course you need to complete part 1 and part 2, and that seems like a lot of work to get your hands on 3 Capitale. Now when I hit level 23 in the rank up process, about 40 Capitale awarded to me, so I prefer to do things legit. You may disagree with me, but that's just the way I work. Shove him on the back of the horse and lose any entourage that are coming with him, and there aren't any other guards who have Capitale as far as I can see, and I haven't found any other lockboxes, so I'm just heading to the safe house now, and that is essentially that. So this is the second of 3 contract missions which you get as part of the crimes, or part of the blood money missions. These are a little bit different and a bit more extensive. It comes in 3 parts. None of them are super challenging, but it is fun, and there's one more to come, the Blue Water contract, and I'm gonna do that and bring that to you in another video. So let me know how you're getting on with this. What do you think of the Blood Money DLC? I'm absolutely stoked about it. I know people are saying it's just Stranger Missions Part 2, but I don't care about that. It is a great addition to the game, and there are lots of new players who are getting a lot from this. So do not listen to the hate. This is still a fantastic game, and I'll be back with another video very soon, and I'll bring all the content right here. Take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.